We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Washington Redskins. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go!
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Score! Score! Crunch! Crunch! Look, squeeze!
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
You don't want none? Check nine.
Bravo! Yo! Shoot!
Here's second and 8. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
The mic. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
Big grip.
Off the play fake. Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike 58, right there.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, Zoo.
58's the Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And 58 is the Mike. Going 58's the Mike.
5.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he finds Daniels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
60 Pittsburgh.
58's the Mike. Here I come.
Back.
Check the backer.
Now. Get it.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Slam. Hey, watch edge. Check your hot read. Slam.
Gone. Hit it.
Back to throw. Herbert.
Yeah, that's wide open.
He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this
Dude,
is
I don't
caught.
fucking
He's
understand
got
the
a touchdown.
CPU in this game. He's got a deep third. Just fucking play it.
His first
My
touchdown
God.
on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Let's go, fellas.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you
Oh my
get
God,
nerves at
man.
the
What the
beginning of a game
fuck?
still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Clifford,
I hate that
his
so
throw
bad.
incomplete.
He wasn't
He was
playing
looking
that
for his
until I
tight
threw
end
it.
there, Kyle Rudolph. But now it's 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time at a Washington first.
Down. 60 outlaw. Hard.
Watch one. Wow,
Let go.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
You don't want no problem.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, we got tight left.
Shoot.
From the gun,
Watch 81,
Clifford.
Watch 81.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 21. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
61. Matchbox lights.
Kill.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Clifford. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Oh my God.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Nice pick.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked in the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey,
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Chargers 6, Redskins nothing.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
I'm on. Check.
Yes.
It comes to me, it's me.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. And we got to get to the ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
58's Mike.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
25, check 25.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Watch one. Time to go, night.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. X3. 218 chopper.
Like 22.
The Chargers get a signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
You. So Mike number 1.
Smith.
Let's go, D.
Shoot.
To throw on 2nd down. Clifford. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, orbit.
Stay with your man. Check 26.
Now.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Watch one. Hey, watch the screen.
Hey, Haywood. Big rip.
Looking to throw. Clifford.
Oh my God, it's not.
There altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
A good pickup there, a 22. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it first.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? Where the? Oh my God, bro!
Here, losing
Come on now.
to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Watch one.
Watch safety creep.
6-6, bullet high.
Safety's creeping.
Get it.
Second and 10. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we
This
go.
will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal.
Oh my God.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Mike's 22. Mike's 22.
Hit it.
You ready? You ready?
Operating from the gun. Clifford.
Come
to
on,
end
man. Give me
zone, but
something.
it's
Shit.
incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Come on,
The
set.
Charger
30
drive
base.
about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked
Oh
about
my
the
God,
different drills
man.
that they've done in
Tackle him.
adverse
Why are we
conditions,
pulling him
the
forward
wet
6
ball
yards?
drills, things of that
Jesus.
nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Ready?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey,
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Mike's 50.
And we've hit the
Mike's
2-minute mark in this
Set the tone,
first half
defense.
of action.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Go.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Westbrook.
Come on,
And
man.
finally down he goes
God,
as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Look at
A gain
him.
of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
I even get the animation after he's done catching it. Like, come on, dude.
Indy.
58, right there. Rip left, rip left.
Check 99.
Leo. Two.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Bruh, you're the only one who ever watches my stream.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Go.
Alert flow.
Hey, Zoo.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58 is the mic.
All right, T, let's try. All right, T.
Yeah.
Back to throw. Herbert.
Let's go.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Big trip.
From the gun on third down.
Okay,
Back in the
come
end
on
zone. Could he
now.
get his feet
That's another
down?
interception,
No, it's
dude.
incomplete.
Once you get
He's
into the
right
red zone
there.
and
I
the
don't
safeties have
understand
less
this
ground to
game,
cover,
bro.
you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Man out, man out.
Under 10. Hey, Charlie. Hit it.
2nd and 11. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack, I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. I got it. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
Ready.
Turn it up.
Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Check 50. Check 50. Quick the edge. Quick the edge. Come.
Throwing after the interception. Herbert throwing the out route and complete. It's Lamb. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
Los Angeles.
Come on, set.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Topper.
Out. Check.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, set.
Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh?
Watch QB draw.
Buzz.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Hey. 50. 50's the mic. 50.
Go.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Looking to throw.
Nice.
Herbert. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Are you fucking
In a
kidding
double
me, dude?
coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions.
Oh my God, man.
The crowd noise,
Guys.
your coaches, and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback. We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
Yeah, started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room.
58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic.
Hey, defense.
Go.
Pick it up, D.
Hey, wahoo! Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert, he finds his man. That's Sweeney. And, oh, he coughed it up. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready?
This quarterback
70,
now,
Indy.
5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Right there. All day, baby.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready up.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
This is our time, guys.
Hey. Hey, seam 6.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Get it.
All day.
Back to throw. Herbert. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Go.
Ready, go.
And the blitz does come.
Are
And
you
he's got him in.
fucking
Corey
kidding me,
Davis.
dude? Come
12
on.
yards there, and the Chargers
Oh,
have a
that's so
first down.
bad.
The goal for any offense versus
That is
his own
so
defense,
fucking
find
dumb,
the
dude.
holes where guys are available.
He's got Corey
and put the
Davis
ball on
and
the
Kevin Byard,
receiver
though. Those
before
are my
any
Titans.
defender
Let's go,
can step
baby.
up and fill it.
They did it
Good
well there.
shit.
Perfectly executed crossing route.
60
This
Pittsburgh.
quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10.
Hey.
And it just fucked up my entire defense. You see that shit?
Pilot, 64.
That's so
read.
dumb.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Check Mike.
Let's go.
Watch
From the
98.
gun,
98's the mic.
Herbert.
Yo.
Yeah.
And then it's caught on the
Yeah.
right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Got it.
50, Mike, 50. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Mike's 50. I'm
It's
coming
gonna work
after
for you,
West.
isn't it?
I'm coming after you. Hey, alert 3.
Shift.
Oh my god.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Gonna throw right side here. Complete.
Wow.
It'll be a pickup of
That's
16
insane.
and
There's
first.
no way that's a first down.
Such a good route runner. Shows
Come
it
on
there.
now.
3rd down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to
I'm
go to
blown
you
away
in
from that.
important
That's
times
fucking
because
hilarious.
he can trust you
Oh
being
my
in the right
God,
spot,
man.
and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Tight
Oh.
Rock it.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Rush in. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
46-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Alpha.
2nd and 2. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. The Chargers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16.
Hey, exit.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Check 4. Check 4. Shift.
Now.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now listen, it's a team game. We know that. But where would these guys be right now?
Dude, what the fuck? He's literally... Oh, my God. That's so...
Did it again, but
Come on.
I feel like, hey, we need to do something.
He literally ran right past him.
They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Smooth. So Mike's number one. Hey, watch the slant.
Greystone travel.
Check 31. Check 31.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Clifford. He finds Taylor. Complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a
What the fuck? Why aren't you running your fucking route?
It's intercepted.
Oh my God, man!
Parker, the intended target.
What?
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3
He's
interceptions
on
in
a
this ball
fucking
game.
drag
But there's a lot
route.
of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and 9 now.
Really? I'm so pissed. Oh my fucking God. He actually threw that?
At the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
He got rewarded for throwing that?
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
He's checking. Crash. Switch.
Now.
Watch 98.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Check 24. Watch the edge.
Go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Whistles in a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that.
Check. Shit. Joker.
Kill. Switch.
X3. 218. Chopper.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Check.
Check.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Yes, yes.
Twist.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, Haywood.
Here we go, 50, 50.
Come on,
Mike 50.
Yo, go,
I need someone to
go.
intercept this corner route.
Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
But I know better. Now go.
Mike
Back
50.
to throw.
Hey,
Herbert.
they're scared.
Oh, give me that ball,
Play
man.
down to the wide
Come on.
in a one-point game.
It's in my hand. God damn it.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Lutz's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Okay, ready?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Oh my god, I can't believe that I did that. I'm so pissed. That game. Holy shit.
Picked by
Good game.
Trayvon Mullen, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield
I'm gonna break
stripe.
another TV.
Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes,
God
though.
fucking
because
damn it,
now,
man.
His head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Herbert on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
I can't believe I just lost to this dude. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, he's calling a play? Are you for real?
Let's put that team on the bus.
Kill him, please.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Ready?
They'll run it now.
And they gave him a touchdown. That's funny. Nice.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard
Fucking
line.
game, man.
And he's going to get this all the way
Come
down to
on.
the Redskins' 6-yard line.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Fucking call
It's
another play,
first and
Cookie.
goal
You
with
won't.
a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a
Fuck you,
victory
man.
for our visitors, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one.
No, I didn't say fuck you to him at the end because he kneeled. I said fuck you because he ran a play beforehand, bro. Nuh-uh, that's not what happened. He should have just knelt out the game, but because he fucking ran a play, then he should have kept running plays. Give me another chance, dick. It's fucked up. You're gonna run a play, almost get a touchdown, and then not run another play? Fuck that. Nah, that's ridiculous. Don't break my CD. It's downloaded, bro. I don't even have a CD. Did you see what the fuck I did earlier, though? Hold up. Check this. Oh, man. You have no clue. I get so fucking pissed off at this video game, man. Oh, my God. I really shouldn't be playing this shit.